And when did you have your first experience where you thought it might be paranormal or?
Within half an hour of me coming in. It was, Amy came in for the inspection before we even got to the house because I was at work, and the day that we moved in was when I saw it for the first time. I heard like a woman's sigh coming from behind me.
At the laundry door, we'd see like a dark figure standing there, looking at us. There's been a few times where the hallway door's been closed and the hallway light's been on, and we've seen shadows moving across the floorway under the door.
We've had shadows move across the wall in the hallway that we've seen as well.
Yeah, shoot from my daughter's room into the laundry area. It just, there's always a sense that someone's around watching. That's not a physical person. My daughter, she gets scared at night. She hates sleeping. She has to have a nightlight on because she always feels like there's been a few times, especially when she hasn't had her nightlight though, and she's freaked out, coming out screaming, saying, "Mummy, there's someone at the end of my bed staring at me."
At one point we had to have the front light on all night for about a month just to calm her down.
Full on have meltdowns with us because she doesn't want to see that figure. She goes, "I want all the lights on. Turn on the lights, Mummy." She's seen like a scary lady that seems to stand at the end of her bed, and she looks really nasty, like she's been hurt. She said, "Mummy, she was bleeding." Sometimes when she's in her room, you hear her talking.
Yeah, she'll talk at night. When you go in there and she's asleep, she'll be having a conversation.
Like, does the little girl have a name? She goes, "No, Mummy, she just says she's my friend." Sometimes she tells me to do a nasty thing. Whatever is here, it's drawn to her. Yeah, our little one, I think he's picking up on its presence or something as well. I don't know, good or bad. He'll stare off into the corner, or he'll randomly just stare off.
He'll just like full on zone out.
Yeah, and
like you'll call him and stuff, and
we will try and get his attention, and he'll start randomly laughing or randomly just screaming like he's in agony. And
we keep out like sauce bottles and like some cereals and stuff on the fridge. We keep them good, probably 3 to 4 inches or so from the side. We've had them pretty much fall off by themselves, and we've had one of them end up near the stove. Just randomly, we could be watching TV and we'll just see it crash. There's 2 sheds, and one of them, when I was putting stuff in, I realised that there's stuff from previous tenants in there. Like there's chest of drawers with like old books and belongings and stuff. There's an old pair of shoes.
Old toys. There's like a toy horse and everything there.
Yeah. There's that. There's like old gardening tools. All this sort of stuff in there.
Okay, I think we're dealing with a European family that was here before. Got to turn this on. I'd like you to communicate with me. Okay, I'm European too. I'm Greek. So what I'd like you to do, if you are European, just come down and sit with, that was me, just sit with me. That was me. As if we're having a coffee. Are you Italian? Sei italiano? I really like your olive trees out there. And the lemon trees. Was that you? Were you really fond of them? The little girl that we see here and the woman, were you murdered here? Did someone murder you? Alright, we're going to start talking here. We need some answers. And what I'm going to do later is use some holy water and some other things that's going to remove whatever negative energy is here and holding back the good energies. You seem to be pretty powerful when the family's here, nobody else is around. Go ahead, open those doors. Do the stuff you normally do. Right, now you've got a voice, so we can hear you.
Did someone just walk down the hallway? Sorry?
Walk to just that doorway there.
Are you Italian? There. Slow down, slow down. Was someone murdered in this house? Thought I had woman, but I'm not sure. Can you say it clearly? Was someone murdered in this house? Okay. Was it a little girl or a woman? Love again. Was it a passion murder? Did someone kill his family? Did someone kill because of love? Okay, we got something. Alright, I understand. Did someone kill you because they didn't want to lose you, is that right? Are you the person that committed the murders? If you are, do that again. Can the person who committed the murders, who is still in this house, come forward and touch that light again? If it was a little girl, can you make that sound again? Can you light it up? Did you hear that? Should we bring Jesus into the house? And holy water? Daddy. Did Daddy kill you? What was Daddy's name? Can you say that again? What was Dad's name?
Michael.
Was Michael Greek? Or was he Italian?
Everything a minute. Alright. If there is someone here with us, we have a few ways you can show us. There's a green light up here, there's a red light here, and there's a ball on the end of the dresser there that you can knock. And I'll close the door.
Do you want us to close the wardrobe door? Yes? If you want us to close that door, light up some of our devices. Come to this red light here and light it up. You just have to walk close to it. Hello? Help? If you want us to get out, you have to show us that you want us out. So this is the little girl's room. Do you know her name? Can you talk into this blue light and tell us what her name is? Can you tell me what your name is? Yes, your name is Steve? How many spirits do we have here with us? Okay. There's a little girl that sleeps in this room, and you scare her. Wardrobe. I said, I'm sorry, and then in the wardrobe. But this time I'm going to open both the doors. I said, don't do that.
Alright. Stop. Thank you. Great, we're communicating. Am I talking to the spirit girl? Okay, you're lining it up, but you're not telling us who you are, what you want. Why are you constantly coming in here? Is that Stephen again? If that was Stephen, can you say it again? Can you say your name? Okay.
Italian?
Possibly. Italian? Did you say you are Italian? Why do you come into this room? Why do you scare the little girl? I'll ask again.
What with? What with?
You want to kill them with something? Well, you're not going to. You're not going to kill them. It's not going to happen. Stop. Stop. You're not going to kill them. But we're going to get rid of you. Understand what I'm saying? Make that do it again.
Did you hear someone whisper something?
Did you just whisper behind David's ear?
I heard it over here. Someone whispered. And I've got very cold.
Alright, who's standing next to David?
There's someone here.
Alright.
I'm really cold.
Okay.
Really cold.
You need to move away from David. Move away, now. Come on. Leave David alone. Can you make the blue light go off? That wasn't blue, that was green. Can you make the blue light go off?
Steve again.
Steve. It's Steve. Steve, are you protecting the family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. We need to know it's really you, Steve, and you are protecting the family. And not something else pretending to be Steve. Alright, who's the little girl? I'm going to ask one more time. Who's the little girl that comes in here with big teeth and blood on her? Who's the woman that comes in here and stands at the end of the bed? We're not scared of you and we're not intimidated. I think you're the one that's a little bit intimidated and scared. I think you are. Otherwise you'd be touching that light.
The story goes like this, yeah? You come out of a little girl's room after scaring her, and you come and you run into here. So do that. Come run at this light. Come out of that cupboard.
Oh, did you hear that?
I want you to run from that little girl's room and come into this laundry like you do when you scare her. What was that? What was that?
The lounge room?
Come on. Right, we'll cut it there.